Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity, barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. Things already rolling. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get it through? Spread neatly. Oh, that is a nice touch. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that was nowhere near his best. Danilo. Rosario. Looks to the other side. And it's Fernandez. Oh, this looks sharp. Throw halt. That's Rosario.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pepe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking to play him in. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Throw halt. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Tonali. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Agahawa. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Como clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. There's the crossfield ball. Now he's off and running. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's been caught napping. He whips it across. Real chance! He's got away with one there. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Di Lorenzo. Either side yet able to find the net.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oliveira. And it's McKennie. Chance, surely! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Gonzalez. McKennie. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position, and he's definitely onside. He's shifting through the gears here. And they're back on the ball again. That's good play. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. McKennie. Spread out to the left. McKennie. Oh, what a ball! Can he finish? Goal! Santos! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Threads one in.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Not a hint of offside here. Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Good ball, good take. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And it's Fernandez. And here's Gonzalez. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. He's looking wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Some resolute defending there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Fernandez. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McKennie. Now there's a chance for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's quick to get rid.
Santos are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Opts for safety. So a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Santos up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Santos just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. That gets us going once more.
Santos can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And he's certainly onside here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Pepe. Rosario. Now Varela. Rosario. And it's Danilo. Now Fernandez. Gonzalez. Varela. Plays a sharp little ball here. Fernandez has the space to scheme. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now Kivior. And it's Pepe. Fofana did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Chooses to go crossfield. Nicely shaped ball. He's in plenty of space here. Fernandez. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Santos are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Fernandez. Fernandez got a long way forward to join the attack. Danilo. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oliveira. Strong running down that left flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Gonzalez. Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 6, camisa 22, camisa 19.
Sugo.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa
Santos
4.
do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Camisa 10. Substituição em andamento. Santos.
Played out to the left flank. He is through here. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a threatening ball. There's the shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Mayulu. And the shot! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Moffi. Asugo. And he's picked it up out wide. Di Lorenzo attempts a clearance. He's having a hit! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Di Lorenzo. And it's Tonali. And Fofana. He's in, surely! And the shot! Danilo gets it away. And it's Mayulu. And they're quick to get it back. Deftly away. Throw it. It's a promising position. Asugo deals with that comfortably. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mayulu. This looks promising. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's managed to get rid.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 16, camisa 8, camisa 7. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
99,
Mora.
camisa 9.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. That's destined for the flank. It's a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Varela. Diogo Dalot. Mora. Looking for the run, and it's made its way to him. Pinches it off him. Time and again they are repelled. 5 minutes left on the clock. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Santos really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
That's where it came from. And it's been hooked away and reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Santos close now to seeing this one through to the end. He's picked his way through. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Anguissa. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Santos pretty much coasted this, Peter. Should they have done more to kill it off? Absolutely. But at the same time, you can't say they were overly exerted either. So it's a good result and a clean sheet. A bonus.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.